probably put music over this, but it is 6:53 on a Wednesday morning. Nice sunny morning, a few clouds in the air as you can see. And it's Paul T. It's May the 17th. Sorry, you're going to get some sun in your eyes here in a minute. I know I haven't. But I'm on my way to a Ambassatours Grey Line orientation session, which is mandatory training for all of us driver guides and drivers, everyone in the company that keeps us sort of all pumped up for the upcoming season, which basically started May the 1st, but starts in earnest in a couple of weeks. Usually June the 1st is the start of Peggy's Cove tours from sightseeing and Murphy's, and June the 2nd will be the Lunenburg-Mahone Bay tours of the Murphy's Ambassatours Grey Line sightseeing. Tickets will be sold. So I thought I'd just record this little video of the drive in from where I live to head office. And although head office is in a different spot from where the meeting's going to be, this will give you an idea where I have to go every morning. I have to pick up a bus. In this case, I'll be picking up a bus, but not driving it. I'll be the passenger on my way to the meetings down at Murphy's on Water Street in Halifax. Sun right in the middle of the camera, but I'll be round on the corner here, and I'll be going due east at the moment. But around the corner, I'll be going south, and you'll be able to see a bit of the road this morning. It's always nice this time of the morning. There aren't too many cars coming my way, and I might see a bit of traffic when I get in there, though. Usually this is the business time of day. I'm trying to leave a little early. I don't have to be there till 10 after 8. By the time you meander your way through traffic and park the car, get on the bus, invariably you just make it on time. Sunny day for the most part, and the cloud over this afternoon. Some warm temperatures. We're finally getting some warmer temperatures. I don't know if I told you, it's about 8 degrees right at the moment. That's 8 Celsius. So you double it to add 30, you got 46 degrees. It's not what you call beach weather right at the moment, but it's coming up. Get there. A little bit of advice for you when you think about it. If you have an appointment for your job and you have to be there at a certain time, try to make it even 15-20 minutes earlier than that. Many times they, in my occupation, they give you a start time. And that start time is the time they give you to come in, sign yourself in, grab the keys for the vehicle, do a pre-trip. Then they have a spot time, and that spot time is the time you have to be where you're picking up your customers or your passengers. And that is kind of an important time. So if you're in nice and early in the morning, you have a tendency to be more more relaxed. You get the bus all taken care of for the vehicle you're taking, and there's no rush. Nothing worse, I think, than rushing in the morning, because it sets the tone for the entire day. For example, today I know that its training doesn't start till 8:30. Here it's not even 7 o'clock yet. But by coming in this time of the day, and perhaps I'll have to use the washroom time I get in there, because it does take about 20-25 minutes, not more, depending on traffic. I've already gone 6 minutes into the drive. I mean, you don't know if you're going to come up on a problem with the car, or problem with another car, or car accident, or whatever. Going through a community called White's Lake. We've already come through Bayside to Shad Bay, going through White's Lake. Beautiful out here today. The lake is as calm, like a sheet of glass. It's really beautiful. Funny, you know, you'll be driving along like this in the morning and you're going the speed limit. You know you've left early enough for your shift or your meeting. You look behind you, you've got about 6 cars. One is right up your exhaust pipe. Probably cursing me out because I'm going a little bit above the speed. I'm not below the speed limit, but I'm certainly staying as close to it as I can. And if they left early enough, they should be okay. But they're heavy looking, so maybe they're rushing off to get their Tim Hortons. Maybe that's what it's all about. I don't drink coffee. I'm missing Tim Hortons. Wednesday morning, so you can see these green garbage trucks coming. Recycler, I think it's garbage this week. So some of the communities have some garbage pickup. So that truck will slow traffic down. A lot of people are happy with him. He comes tomorrow for me. I got a CD in my car here. Beautiful song I like to play. Find out which one it is that I've got it on here. Make sure I pick the right one. Enjoy it.
to play that again. It's called He Lives.
off the end of the Prospect Road, now entering the 103. This is always the busy part of the trip to town. People are pretty cooperative. Often the traffic is backed up, well, obviously to here, and you often have to take, I take a detour. I go around the traffic. So I have to go to the north end of the city. This takes me to the west end, so I can get around and go north for a little while. I don't have to sit in traffic and burn fuel. You'll see what I mean. Staying on the right-hand side here. You look down there further, don't know if you can see it. There's a whole pile of traffic backed up down there. No reason to go down, so I go this way. We'll cross that overpass and hit the other direction. Place called Fairview, going down Main Avenue, Bayne Street. traffic down this way. Not yet, anyway. That's pretty music, isn't it? Not much to see with the big white truck in front of us. But we're going down Dutch Village Road, making our way to Joseph Howe, north end of Halifax. We basically went around the traffic that would have been on the Bicentennial Highway, which was coming into Halifax, which is the main drag in, one of the main drags. And why sit in that traffic when you can flow down Main Avenue? I don't think a lot of people want to do this because a lot of people are actually going to the south end, so this would take them way off course. But since I'm going to the north end, it works perfectly for me. If you can just see to the right, just past that truck, that's where I'm going, right to that area over there. So it makes sense that I would come this way. Notice that on YouTube there are some, I was washing my car, made a couple videos of me washing my car and waxing it, and then showing the car afterwards after it was waxed. And the video I showed was only a short one, showing the results of the job. It was fine. They didn't see any problems because I didn't have any music running. But I had my music playing in the car, the radio running, and I was playing some songs that the camera picked up and then YouTube picked up. And I went and took a look at my video manager on YouTube, and sure enough I had two what they call copyright violations, or advisories, or whatever they call them. And I was theoretically asked to remove the music because there was a claim for copyright, and I better take it off. It's funny how I had no control over that. It's not like I was playing it on purpose. It's just, in fact, the doors were shut on the car, and you could just barely hear what the music was playing, but YouTube picked it up. I ended up, rather than trying to edit it out, I just deleted the videos. They were long videos of me washing and waxing the car. It's not It's not like something you'd want to see over and over, and it's not something you'd miss. So a nice day in Ross truck going there. That I'm looking into Class 1 licensing, and every time I see one, I can imagine the fellow in his truck ready to take off for his day. Probably much like this guy in front of us. Who knows where he's off to? Atlantic Cat. Made good timing. We left at 10:02, I think I mentioned, and it's 20 minutes after, so it's exactly a half an hour to get this far. This is always a bit of a bottleneck because everyone's coming off the street to our right, Joseph Howe Drive, and they're making their way to the Windsor Street overpass, which takes you across the bridge to Dartmouth. And I have a feeling there are too many people like this little bit of a cut. I'm not going over there. That's a little bit too tight for me right now. Which is probably a smart move. No place for me over there. I have a license that can drive one of those trucks going by. I don't know if I'd want to drive a dump truck all day bouncing around. My Class 2 is a good license. I mean, I get to drive everything but a motorcycle and a tractor trailer. I don't want to drive a motorcycle. So if I do upgrade to a Class 1, I get to drive a tractor trailer and just a straight truck, as long as I have my air brakes, which I do have. I'm looking into it. It's a lot of money for a course, so the commercial driver's licenses, if you take a course here in Nova Scotia, anywhere from $9,000 to $10,000, and it's only a 12-week course. Ouch! It's like $1,000 a week. When you add interest to the loan, so I don't have $10,000 in the bank. There, it was worth a little bit of a wait. Didn't block traffic. Some people get in the left lane and cut across. I can't see being in that much of a rush. The advantage, I don't have to be there for another half an hour, 40 minutes in fact. Probably to park my car, go down and freshen up, maybe have a glass of water, use the washroom facilities. You see this lane how it doubles up because people that are on the left hand side are on their way across to Dartmouth, across the bridges. I'm going to a building you're going to see in a moment. See that white building up ahead of us there with Ambassatours written all over it? That's where I'm going. So I'm going to get in the lane that'll take me there. Carefully, of course. All those, yeah, even this tractor trailer. There's our Dan Ross. We caught up with him. Who knows where he's off to today? He's probably, could be over to Burnside where he picks up, drops that trailer off, or he could be on his way to Montreal, across Canada. Nobody knows. I guess that's the excitement of the job. Could be going to New York. Again, sorry for that sun. Driving directly east. We're nice and early in the morning. This is the Windsor Street overpass, or the exchange they call it. All these exchange themselves different streets to get to different parts of the city. Making our way up Lady Hammond. And we'll arrive at Ambassatours in 2 or 3 minutes, depending on how busy it is coming down Lady Hammond. We don't want to argue with that guy. I think I'll let him come out. Must be very stressful driving those things in the city. But I see it as a challenge. I've upgraded myself from Class 5 to Class 4, Class 2. I think 1's the next step. And as I go into retirement, I'll have, you know, my sons will be growing up. One is 18 now, the other guy's 20. He's in university. And the fellow who's 18, he'll probably get his license, get a job. Both will get married, and I'll be on my own. Nice way to spend my retirement years. So here we are. We've arrived at the parking lot of Ambassatours Grey Line. You can see all the buses here, all parked. And a lot of us get here early so we can catch the bus on time. We all know traffic. We got traffic. You're done. Probably good orientation. Come back into spot here, and I'll see you on the flip-flop. Bye-bye.